Good. We're now going to start with the balance sheet. With the balance sheet, we just make sure that we know labels. They may give us some information, not all of it. So what we're going to do first, fill in the missing information on the balance sheet. So know everything. You don't know what they're going to give you or not. Under non-current assets consist of two, the fixed assets and the financial assets. Financial assets, so we'll put it in so that we know what to look for. Under current assets consist of inventory, trade and other receivables, and cash equivalents. They haven't got inventory in, so we'll put inventory in. They've got trade and other receivables, but not cash and cash equivalents. Good. They've got total assets, equity and liability, the two equity accounts, which is my shareholders' equity, and my shareholders' equity, which consists of ordinary share capital and retained income. Under non-current liabilities, we've got the loan. Under current liabilities, we'll have trade and other payables, and trade and other payables. So we can put trade and other payables in, and then it will have things like the short-term portion of the loan or bank overdraft or whatever. So at this stage we're not quite sure yet, so we will first do it, the balance sheet, then we'll be able to see. So the first thing we're looking for is fixed assets, but they've already got it in. But let's just see where they got that figure from. If I look at the question, the list of balances, there's fixed assets at carrying value 2786950. 2786950 is what they've got in. Financial assets, that will be any fixed deposit that I've got in there. So let's go and see what I've got for fixed deposits on the question. Fixed deposit, question mark. So I need to go down and see if there's any information that can help me. There's something about the fixed deposit. The fixed deposit was invested on the 1st of July at 10% per annum. The interest on the fixed deposit amounts to 55,000 and interest was recorded. So there's no amount for the actual fixed deposit. So I will have to use whatever they give me to try and calculate it. So let's see how we can do it. What is given is I invested on the 1st of July at 10%. So the 1st of July at 10%, and the interest is 55,000. So that is all the information I've got, so I must use that to do my calculation. So my fixed okay, let's just get down there. My fixed deposit, I know that it was the fixed deposit was made on the 1st of July 2017. 1st of July 2017. The interest rate was 10%, and the interest itself is 55,000 for this period. So now I must try and use it. I want to work out what the actual fixed deposit is, but I don't know what it is. So I will call it X. X equals or X times 10% times, but now I've got to work out because it wasn't for a whole year. It was from the 1st of July to the end of our year, which is 28 February 2018. So from the 1st of July till 28 February is July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. It is 7 months. So that interest of 55,000 was for 7 months. So what they did, let's just make sure, on the 1st of July, 1st of August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So I received for 7 months, I received, let's make sure, it's 8 months. It's July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Sorry, it's 8 months. 8 months. So the interest was for 55,000 was 10% for 8 months. So they had to take 8 divided by 12. So now to get, and that gave me the 55,000. So now it's just a matter of solving for x, which means x equals 55,000 times, I must just turn it around if I take it opposite, 100 divided by 10 times 12 divided by 8. And that means x equals, if I solve the sum, 825,000. So my investment was 825,000. I must now just go and put in, first of all, show my calculation. I said 55,000 multiply by 100 over 10, and that multiplied by 12 over 8. So show as much of your calculation as possible because you'll get marks for whatever you've got in there. And that gave me 825,000. It's in a block, so I must add the block and put the total at the top. So 2786,950 plus 825 gives me 3611,950. So I've done the non-current. Current consists of inventory. Inventory is trading stock and consumable stores on hand. So let's see. If I go back up to the information, there's the trading stock, 1,015,000. So it's 1,015,000. And there is my consumable stores on hand, 25,000. So plus the 25,000. And that gives me a total of 1,040,000. Trade and other receivables, they've got the amount printed in, so I don't have to look for anything. Cash equivalents will be my bank balances. And if I look there, there's bank, but it just says favorable, which means it will be part of cash and cash equivalents, but there's no amount. Nowhere in the notes will I also find anything for bank. So if I get one that there's no information for, I leave it for now. I can always try and get back to it. Because I haven't got that total for the current assets yet, I cannot work out total assets. So let's move on to my ordinary share equity. It consists of my capital, which is printed in 3040. If you look